Don't tell anybody about your YouTube channel. It's not gonna work. I've done that twice and totally failed. I've tried starting 2 other channels. Long story short, those channels were not successful. When I started this channel, I didn't tell anybody. I just started it and I still don't even talk about it. First reason not to do this is because all of the self-doubt and worries that you are probably feeling about getting started, because everybody feels that way at the beginning. When you tell your family and friends, all of those self-doubts are going to be amplified. You will be setting your bar of expectations really high for yourself without meaning to do so, because there will be this underlying pressure that you will feel. Either you'll be aware of it or you won't. It could be like subconsciously running in the background. I'm speaking from experience here. When I told people, oh, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, then it was like I felt like I had to, come right out of the gate, like looking like a professional YouTuber. And the first video I made, I had so much pressure on myself because I felt like I had to produce this like really professional looking video. And I spent like 20 hours editing a 5-minute video. And that channel was never successful. Like I only made like a couple videos on it. If I would have not worried about the editing process because I felt like I had to be this like professional YouTuber on day one, instead of spending those 20 hours editing a 5-minute video, I would have spent 20 hours making 20 videos instead of wasting time on something that didn't matter. So that's the thing. When you tell somebody, it's like you are raising that bar of expectation because you don't want to look like you're gonna fail, right, in front of your family and friends. Then you go into this like perfectionism mode. And then since you haven't practiced yet, you don't have the skills of making videos, because there's 1,000,001 skills that it takes into creating a YouTube channel. You're going to have all of these high expectations on yourself. You're not going to be able to live up to them. Then you're not going to want to press the publish button, and then you're going to not produce your channel. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, I know you may be thinking like that you want to tell everybody that you know about your channel because you think it's going to help you start off much more successful. And I know that because I used to think the same. I was like, okay, if I can get all the people that I know in my real life to watch my channel, then my channel is going to blow up right away because I'm going to be getting all of these views. And here's the thing. My family and friends are not my ideal audience. I typically talk about online business, content creation, what it's like to be a single mom. Like, they're not my audience. People are busy with their own lives. They don't care what you're doing. They're worried about what they've got to do to take care of themselves in their own life and go after their own dreams, okay? They're not just sitting around waiting for you to send them a link of your YouTube video so that they can watch it for 15 or 30 minutes. Like, they're not going to watch it. They're going to click on it, watch 3 seconds, and click off. And then that's going to send signals to YouTube that like, oh, people think this video actually sucks. And it's not that your video sucks. It's that you're sending it to the wrong audience. No matter what your channel is about, your audience is already out there, okay? It's not like they're embryos that haven't been born yet that are going to be your ideal audience. Like, they are real human beings walking around this earth right now. And so they already exist. Let your videos find them, okay? Because the way that social media works, and I actually heard Gary Vee say that it's not social media anymore, it's interest media. The way it works, the algorithm, and algorithm really means audience, is that it serves videos based on what people are interested in. So like, let's say you are making a channel about gardening. YouTube is going to put your video in front of people who are interested in gardening. Your videos will find your audience. You don't need to tell your family and friends to be successful. In fact, you will be more successful if you don't. What I love so much about the fact that I didn't tell anybody about this channel, and I still really don't. Actually, like, when people in my real life find out that I have a YouTube channel, I'm kind of like, I don't really want them to know. I don't really care now, I guess. But like, I know that they're not my ideal audience, and by just trusting that the videos that I make are going to reach the people who need to hear them, it just gives me freedom. Like, it gives me freedom to not care. I don't feel stupid. I don't doubt myself. I don't feel like I have to meet anybody's expectations but my own. It's like, have you read that book, The Underdog Advantage by Dean Graziosi? If you haven't read that book, read it. It's kind of like you're flying under the radar. Like, nobody knows you're coming, you know? and it takes the pressure off. It's like that quote, dance like nobody's watching. You know that feeling of how you feel free to just like dance however you want to dance? That's what it feels like to start your channel without telling anybody, because it gives you the freedom to just create and experiment and be yourself. You will be more successful when you do it that way and when you feel free, versus putting yourself like in this prison of self-doubt and high expectation from others. Now you might be like, oh shoot, I already told everybody I'm gonna start my channel. What do I do now? Who cares? If you already made the mistake of telling people, just forget you did that. Just don't bring it up again. Just focus on getting started and creating the content that you want to make, and don't bring it up to anybody. They're not going to even ask you. Like, literally nobody cares. I can't stress that enough. Nobody cares about your channel except for you and the right audience. Those are the people who are going to care, okay? Nobody else cares. That's my message for you today. Free yourself. Just set yourself free by keeping it a secret. Keep it to yourself and just do your thing, and you will enjoy the process so much more. Because I can tell you, after 2 years of doing YouTube consistently, uploading like 170 videos on my channel, feeling free and not worrying about what other people think has really been foundational for me being able to do this consistently and feel excited about it. If you are totally terrified to put yourself out there on social media, then you're gonna wanna watch this video next, because in that one, I'm gonna teach you how I overcame the fear myself.